Yo, it's your boy Luap coming back at it with another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the possibilities of us getting a Mario Kart 8 DLC, along with what characters and tracks I think are going to be in it. I'll also talk a little bit about my history with Mario Kart, which dates back over 15 years and thousands of hours of gameplay, so that's going to be fun. But before we get started with that, I want to quickly plug my Twitter account. I don't use it much for now, but I will gladly follow you back, and I do want to start using it more going forward. Finally, with all that being said, let's get started in today's video. The first Mario Kart game that I vividly remember playing is Mario Kart Double Dash. It must have been 10 or 11 years old when I was playing this game at my dad's house with my younger brother Josh. Now, me and Josh love playing co-op, we always have. If a game has co-op options, we would rather always do that than play a versus with each other. Off topic, I remember playing Kirby Air Ride with him, which doesn't even have a co-op mode, but we do city trials and just pick a base and spend hours doing nothing but having fun, just getting vehicles and playing them in our base and then just meeting up, talking shit and all that stuff. Like, we didn't do anything, but we just spent so many hours on so many days just doing that. Well, back to Mario Kart Double Dash. We always had the same strategy. I was the driver as the older brother, and he was in the backseat punching every other car we could and throwing items at them. I remember I'd always pull up next to the NPCs just so he can sock them in the face. After that, we had Mario Kart DS, which we would play very late into the night when our dad thought we were sleeping with our DS and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yes, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich stocked underneath our pillows. Now, one of us would load the game and we'd do DS download play and play for an hour or two before one of us passed out mid-race, and that indicated when it was time to call it a night for the other one. Now we had Mario Kart Wii, which I also played at my dad's house with my brother Josh, and I honestly can still remember to this day, and this was many years ago, that we would play online 2-player races, and there was a hacker named 3Up. Now 3Up, if you're listening to this, please message me on Twitter. I would love to get in contact with you. Now, it was a great, me and my brother had what we thought was like the best strategy ever. One of us would be first, the other would be second, so if one of us gets hit with a blue shell, then the other would regain that place. You know, you just gotta get first and second. How hard could that be? And we remember that with 3Up, this guy was just hacking with like a bunch of items, and we just have a blast when one of us was in first place and 3Up just threw like 300 blue shells, and we were just dying of laughter. And you'd think, you know, us getting like 8th or 9th place a million times in a row would get boring and we'd leave the lobby. Not us. We loved it. We had such a great time. I think we were in that lobby for like 5 or 6 hours with that guy, just having a blast. Well, we played Mario Kart 7, but not as much as others, and it wasn't as iconic for me as others. And now after that, I actually did not have contact with my brother for a few years for a bunch of different reasons, but in October of last year, we got in touch again and started playing Mario Kart 8 together, just laughing and having a good time just like the good old days. So honestly, this series has a lot of significance in my life, and it truly holds dear to my heart. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed that random segment of my history with Mario Kart, which has nothing to do with the video, but let's talk about the characters that I want to see in my supposed fantasy Mario Kart 8 DLC. Well, this one's obvious and could easily be implemented. We've got the mascot of the Pokemon franchise, which is Nintendo's biggest moneymaker, as a racer. This could easily work, and kind of crazy that it hasn't yet. We've seen other Nintendo franchises join the roster, Splatoon, Legend of Zelda, and Animal Crossing, but I guess that's because they had games that were released during the Wii U's era. But Mario Kart 8 has sold better on the Switch as of right now, and is the best-selling Switch game period as of yet. With it being Pokemon's 25th anniversary, if we were to get a Mario Kart 8 DLC, it just makes sense that we'd get at least one Pokemon representative, and if we were to get one, why would it not be Pikachu? He easily has a low weight class, but not the lowest in the game. And like Yoshi and Shy Guy, when you select Pikachu from the character select screen, you get to choose between different outfits of Pikachu, like the ones in Smash. Now he also has his own cute little lightning card car, and the Pokeball glider to boot. This one's a bit of a quote-unquote crazy pick. Now, Pokemon Trainer would be very hard to implement and wouldn't just be cool because it's just a random human character driving, right? Well, me and my friend Peter came up with a few ideas, but the one I'll go for the sake of this video is that you have Pokemon Trainer stay in the start line. You know how in Smash he's on the sidelines? Well, in this time he's going to be in the start line. And so you do your first lap as Squirtle, which is, you know, a complete featherweight. And once you're passing the lap again, so when you're going to your second lap, Pokemon Trainer, you know, returns Squirtle and sends out Ivysaur, and then you're driving the second lap as Ivysaur, and Ivysaur just has your regular weight class. Well, of course, when you're done with the second one, and you're transitioning to your third and final lap, he sends out Charizard, of course, and he is a heavyweight. We haven't had any heavyweight DLC characters, so I think it could be a little bit cool. This time you're also getting a nice little gimmick of having your first character that just transforms mid-game and has different weight classes mid-game, which I think would be cool. Probably very hard to implement and extremely hard to implement online, because if all 12 people are, Pokemon trainer, that would probably like lag up the game or something, but it's something cool to think about, and I think it's a pretty interesting mechanic nonetheless. This one's an obvious choice, but bring back the Funky Kong. I think anyone who played Mario Kart Wii has fond memories of Funky Kong and at least played or mained him for a bit. I know I did. He would be an easy great addition to our Donkey Kong roster of, let me check my notes, 1? Seriously? With how great DK has been to Nintendo and its rich history and many characters, it's surprising that all we got was one Donkey Kong representative, but you know what, thank God we got the Koopa Kids, said no one ever. I don't have much of an argument for this one, all I know is that it speaks for itself. Let's have some Funky Kong. My last pick, just to give a nice even 2 DK and 2 Pokemon members, is Diddy Kong. As a personal pick, I'd rather have Lanky Kong, but that's just not realistic. Diddy Kong has been around for a long time and even has his own racing game. Let's just say he's taking a break from Diddy Kong Racing and blessing us by appearing in Mario Kart 8. I think he fits the cast perfectly as a featherweight, and I would love to see him on the bike tearing up the competition. One of his aerial tricks can be him with his jetpack, or, God forbid, having him shoot one of his peanut pistols into the air. Diddy Kong is another character I would truly love to play as in Mario Kart 8. The Pokeball Cup features a new Pokemon track as well as a Donkey Kong track with 2 old legacy tracks featured in the mix. For the Pokemon track, I figured we could race around somewhere in the wild area from Pokemon Sword and Shield. Maybe it can filter through different seasons, kind of like Animal Crossing, but there's only 3 it can pick from, being the base game, the Crown Tundra, and the Isle of Armor. That's pretty cool, right? The DK track that I have is just racing around DK Island from Donkey Kong 64. I know this is kind of old and not really cool, but hey, this is what I would like. It seems more realistic to just get something very popular from Tropical Freeze and probably racing around that, but I truly have no idea on that one. For the legacy tracks, I have my favorite track in Mario Kart history, which is Coconut Mall.
Just got coconut mauled. Share this with all your friends to totally coconut maul them.
The Luigi's Mansion track from Mario Kart DS would also make a comeback because I really like this track too, and I have lots of memories of this track. There's no real rhyme or reason for these 2 tracks other than I like them, but this is my video, so sorry. So yeah, these are my personal picks for DLC that I would like to see in Mario Kart 8. As successful as this game is and continues to be, I can easily see DLC coming out for it. In fact, I feel that it makes more sense than a Mario Kart 9, which we're probably going to get on a next console release whenever they decide to release that. Let me know what your dream roster for DLC would be and tracks you want to see come back in as DLC, and how much would you pay for it. I think that $10 to $15 is realistic to what it would cost, and I would honestly probably pay it right away, not gonna lie. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, let's go to Subway and get a sub. It's been your boy Luap, and I'm out. Peace.